Hey guys, today I'm excited to talk to you about two of my favorite things: what's happening in the real estate market and data. Hi guys, Michelle Turnus with the Harmeyer Team and Remax Revolution. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video update. We've been getting a lot of questions from fans, family, friends, clients about wanting to know how the market's been impacted with some of the social distancing requirements that have been put in place, the business closures and those sort of things. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we are seeing personally in the market, and then show you some statistics, some charts that help you visualize kind of what's happened over the last 5 weeks. So just to give you kind of a high level overview, we are noticing that the market is still moving. It's definitely declined since the beginning of March, which we would all expect, but it honestly hasn't declined as much as I think a lot of people are thinking. So there's still a lot of business happening, a lot of homes still going under contract, a lot of homes still being listed every day. So that's good and promising news. The market is definitely moving. So may not be as busy as our normal spring market, but we're not really too worried about that. We know once things calm down, we're going to have our normal spring market. It may just come a little bit later in the year. So great news is there's a lot of activity. From the buyer side of things, we are seeing more serious buyers that are in the market right now. So those people that kind of like to look at houses, we like to call them looky-loos. They're not really serious. They might act. They're not sure. It takes a lot of houses to find a house. We're not seeing as many of those. We're seeing more of the people that are serious buyers that are ready to buy, that they're touring homes online before they're making their selections. And so they really have a good idea of what they want and able to take action when they find the home that they want. So good news if you're a seller. That means that, hey, you're not going to have as many kind of looky-loos and non-serious buyers coming in your home. A lot of the appointments that are scheduled are people that are really serious about your home. So from a listing perspective, we've changed some of how we do our marketing. And honestly, it's really exciting, and I think for the better. It was sort of the way that real estate was trending anyway. And this, unfortunately, this pandemic has kind of forced us to just do things, move in that direction a little bit quicker. So we have invested in a 360 camera. We do 360 tours of all of our listings. So this is important to us because we can ask buyers to make sure that they've looked at that 360 listing before we let them into your home. That keeps you safe. It also helps them make sure that this is really a home they would consider. The 360 tours are really very similar to walking through the home. You can kind of scan and pan the room and really get a feel for the home. And so it will let you know if there's something that maybe wouldn't be, maybe it's not an open floor plan. You can really tell that. Bedrooms aren't the right size, whatever. There's a lot you can tell from those 360 tours to be able to rule out homes that wouldn't meet your criteria a little bit better than just pictures would. So very exciting stuff. We're focusing more on Facebook advertising, social media advertising, just really targeting people on the internet. There are a lot of people at home right now that are bored, that have been thinking about buying. And the great thing is, we've got the technology now to put the homes in front of them while they're all sitting there looking. So I think it's a good time to be a seller, actually, just from a perspective of getting in front of those clients. So I'm going to flip over here to our data and show you guys a couple things. So this graph here shows you homes that have been listed, and we've got week by week dates. So starting from the 1st of March all the way through this last week that ended on April 4th. The orange line is 2019 and the blue line is 2020. So if you compare and look at the first week of March, the Des Moines market was rocking compared to last year. We were really set up to have a pretty strong spring market. Slowly over the next 4 weeks, things declined. So you can kind of see that rapid decline. And it really wasn't until this week before last that we were kind of right on par with 2019 numbers. So we were still, even though we were declining, we're far exceeding what was happening in 2019 in the same time frame. So just that week of March 22nd was where things started to change. Things really just leveled out from a perspective of 2020's numbers. And in 2019, that was the week where things started to boom up a little bit more. So as you can see, this is, again, homes listed. So even just this last week of March 29th through April 4th, 357 homes in the metro area went on the market. So that's still a really good number. That still tells us, the market's moving, people want to sell. There are still sellers out there. I am going to make this a little smaller. Let's flip over there here. Now we're going to switch to contracts by acceptance date. So these are homes that actually went under contract. And this would be the date that the purchase agreement was written and accepted. So for this, if you look at this one in March, again, blue is 2020, orange is 2019. We had, again, we're starting off the month of March very strong in terms of homes going under contract. We actually, that first week of March, things increased from the beginning of that week until the next week. And then they have slowly declined since that point in time. So again, it was right around about 2 weeks ago where we started seeing things level off with where they were in 2019. And then they've continued to decline from there. But I think these are still, again, very promising numbers considering everything that's happening right now in the world in Iowa with all the social distancing and the uncertainty of how long this is going to last. There's still people that are writing contracts and buying. So if you look at last year, March 29th to April 4th, there were still 266 homes that went under contract in the Des Moines area. So that's still a good chunk of contracts being written right now. So I hope you guys found this information useful. Really, our goal is to just give you the information about what the market's doing so that you guys can make better informed decisions if you're wanting to buy or sell a home. We've been doing a lot of virtual meetings with people via Google Hangouts. We can do Zoom, Facebook video. There's lots of different ways that we can connect with you. So if you're thinking about selling a home or buying a home, and you want to just kind of talk things out and see what your options are, talk through your individual scenario so we can help you make a recommendation on when we think would be the best time for you to list or buy a home, we'd be happy to do that. So all of our information is down below. You can call us, email us, message us through Facebook, and we'll definitely get back to you. So hope you guys are staying safe, and we'll talk again soon.